Hey there, my friends. Welcome back to the Recipe Therapist and welcome to my dining room. Right here, you're looking at my table. It's all done and complete, set because today is the day of our family's annual tree lighting ceremony. It's held here at the Vanderbilt Estate Mansion in Centerport, Long Island, and it's so beautiful. We go there every year and kick off the holiday season by taking our Christmas picture. We come back to the house where I prepare us all a hot, delicious meal, and of course some dessert. And today I thought I'd share some of these recipes with all of you. And also I want to show you how I prepare my home just a little bit to welcome Christmas. So here you're looking at an area in my home where I have my coffee bar, and I decided to put out some organic hot cocoa and some chai tea. I don't do anything too fancy on my coffee bar, guys. I don't even do Keurig. I have a good old-fashioned Mr. Coffee machine. But you know, it works for us. And every year I like to acknowledge the true reason for the season. So here is my Holy Family right in the center of my bar. And right underneath them, I put a cloud or bed, if you will, of some white marshmallows. And every year I also like to make a magic bar. So this year I came across a delicious magic bar recipe. These are chocolate cranberry magic bars. They sit sort of on a bed of like a shortbread cookie. They're so delicious. I am going to leave the recipe below in the description box. And directly underneath them, I have the holiday edition Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. And they are so good. And no holiday would be complete without them. So this area is all ready to go. And every year I like to put out photos of Christmas past so that we can remember some of the wonderful memories that we cherish so much at Christmas time. And I don't know about you, but before I get cooking, I like to get into my comfy, cozy Christmas gear because it just helps me get into the holiday spirit of things. So it's the day before the tree lighting ceremony, and I like to make my soup the day before. So I'm cutting my vegetables here. I have some celery and carrots, and I'm chopping some onion. I'm also going to put some fresh spinach in this soup. And like I said, I make it the day before because as it sits, it gets to be so flavorful. And I also put some chicken in this soup. I have about 6 chicken thighs here that I'm simmering for about an hour. And for the meatballs, I use about 1 pound of freshly ground beef and a cup of fresh breadcrumbs. I also use about 1/2 cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese, 1 beaten egg. I put about 2 tablespoons of freshly chopped parsley and salt and pepper to taste. I also use about 1 cup of warm water, and this makes the meatballs so moist. And lastly, I use 1 clove of freshly minced garlic, and these meatballs are so delicious. the day of the tree lighting ceremony, and it's about 2 hours before we're ready to leave. So it's the perfect time for me to prep a couple of things that I'm going to be serving for my family when we get back from the ceremony. So I'm going to show you how we're going to prep the Christmas tree pull-apart bread and my hot spiced orange and cranberry cider. But before I do that, I want to show you my soup. The soup cooked for about an hour and a half, and look at it. You can see the chicken stock cooked down. It's just perfect. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this on a simmer until we're ready to leave. And then right before we serve it, I'm going to add the spinach and some fresh Parmesan cheese with some egg and the tortellini, and it's going to be so delicious. But I want to show you what we're going to be putting into the Christmas tree pull-apart bread. We're going to be using 1 cup of shredded mozzarella, a half a cup of fresh pesto that I made. You can use store-bought pesto if you'd like. Some softened cream cheese, it's about 4 ounces, and we're going to be using some pizza crust, which I laid out on my cutting board right here, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you. I'm going to throw this together. First thing we're going to do is we're going to mix our 4 ounces of softened cream cheese in this bowl with our mozzarella and our pesto. This is so easy. All right, so that pesto is going right in. And then we're just going to mix this together. And this is going to be the filling for our bread. I don't know if you can see, but I made some indents in the dough here because we need to cut this pizza dough into 36 pieces. So I have 8 across going horizontal and 5 across going vertical. So I have my pizza cutter here, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut this. So for the hot apple cider, you're going to need 1 sliced orange, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of whole cloves, 3 to 4 cinnamon sticks. And to garnish it when we come back, we're going to use 1 sliced apple and 1 cup of fresh cranberries.
Wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belt. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. I'll pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too? It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
I just pulled the cheese bread out of the oven, and now I'm brushing it with 2 tablespoons of salted butter and 1 clove of fresh garlic. And here I'm garnishing it with some pepperoni, bell pepper, and I put some rosemary all along the outside. And finally, we're going to serve it up with some fresh marinara sauce.